What's up, YouTube? My name is Kenny J, the insurance guru, and this is Kenny J TV. If you are new to my channel, welcome to Kenny J TV. Feel free to browse around and don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and hit that bell for my latest notification. If you are a returning subscriber or a returning viewer, thank you so much for coming back to Kenny J TV. In this video, I will be explaining what to expect as a life insurance agent. Of course, for me, I do all lines of insurance, but when I get on these coaching calls, a lot of you all just do life insurance and you're saying, Kenny, what do I expect? What do I look for? Where do I go? How do I even start once I have my license? And I'm gonna give you the nitty gritty, the real, the pros, the cons from my experience, as well as many of you all that I spoke to all across the country, gathered all that information, and going to tell you guys what to expect as a life insurance agent. The first thing to expect as a life insurance agent is be prepared for a lot of different companies to recruit you. As soon as you get your license, it goes in some type of database. You'll get phone calls, you'll get letters in the mail, you'll get emails of people saying, come work for us, come represent our company and sell our products, and we promise that you won't regret it. It'll be the best experience of your life. And a lot of times, some of these companies are what you call MLMs, and MLM stands for multi-level marketing. So essentially, your biggest focus is to recruit agents under you, and that's how you're gonna get a bigger portion of the commission. Personally, for me, I do not agree with MLMs, and I'll do a video someday on that. I just want to be very careful of how I address MLMs. They're not for me. Not saying that you can't go out there and do it, but if you want the best bang for your buck, if you want to get the most out of what you are doing, I do not recommend, I professionally do not recommend going to a MLM. The second thing that you can expect as a life insurance agent is you're feeling like you don't know enough. I felt like this, and many agents that I have trained have felt the same exact way. My biggest piece of advice is you know more than what they know, and keep it simple. When I do my life insurance presentations, I keep it very simple. I don't want to use big words or jargon that the client or the prospect will not understand, because they're going to leave the meeting more confused than what they started or where they started. So I always keep it very simple, because if you're trying to sound smart and using all these big words, why would they buy from you? And if they do buy something from you, they're not 100% sure on what they actually bought. So I love to keep it simple and down to the point, and I always get the comments or the remarks like, Kenny, this was an amazing presentation. This is the first time in life that I've ever understood the benefits of life insurance and the different types of life insurance as well. And that's why my closing ratio is so high when I present, because I keep it simple. So when you have that feeling like you don't know enough, be confident in what you do know. And you always have a team. So when I first started my own agency and people would say, well, I have a question, or can I add this type of policy? And I didn't really know what they were talking about. I would say, let me go back to my underwriting team so I can provide you with the most accurate answer. And as soon as I hear back, I'll make sure to reach out. And never in life have I had a problem from saying that. They're like, okay, great, because it sounds like you're going back to the nucleus of what's going on and you're getting that information. And it also shows that you care, that you're not just spewing out answers that may be right or may be wrong, but you're actually taking the time to go research and provide them with the best information possible. The third one is definitely my favorite, is expect prospects to ghost you after you've had 1 or 2 meetings. If you talk to them and they say, you know what, call me next Friday, that's when I get paid, and I'll go ahead and pay the premium and do the medical exam and all that good stuff. You call them next Friday, no answer. You text, email, no answer. You consistently follow up, no answer, and you're like, what in the world happened? I've even had it to a point where they finish the application and they had to do the medical exam and they're not scheduling that medical exam and they ghost you. 6 months later, you finally get a hold of them and they said, oh, I forgot, or they have some type of excuse in the book. So be prepared for that. I always take everything with a grain of salt, but where I've had my biggest level of success is when I do everything in one meeting. I've seen and heard where life insurance agents are like, yeah, I have 4 meetings and I close on the 4th one. Absolutely not. That is a red flag for me. I talk to them about the life insurance. I give them the options. I tell them how this is going to benefit them. 9 times out of 10, I'm closing the deal right then and there, because what do you really need to think about? Dying is inevitable. You know that you can afford it, so let's go ahead and move forward. And that is more of an aggressive approach, but it's worked well for me, because if you give the person the option to reject or give them a way out, they're always going to take it. Even if they are ready to pay and you say, well, I'm gonna give you a week or so and I'll follow up, they're gonna most likely say, okay, well, that's fine. They may have some time to think about it or even go to another agent. And it's definitely ways to overcome these objections. And I may do a video later on of how to provide these rebuttals, because I've literally heard them all. And once you hear them all, you hear them again and again and again, the same excuses. And I've created ways and researched ways to get around that so I can go ahead and close that deal. Another thing to expect when becoming a life insurance agent, and this is dependent on the company, the carrier, or the agency that you're with or representing. But I can speak personally from my business. The commission payout is amazing. It's top tier. It's one for the books, to be honest. Life insurance is where I make the most amount of money doing the least amount of work. And that is absolutely crazy to me. But life insurance payouts are crazy. When I was at my former company before I branched out and did my own thing, the commission payout wasn't amazing. It was better than the other commission that I was getting for PNC, but the life insurance, and I promise you, if you position yourself right, you can easily clear 6 figures in your first year writing 1 to 2 policies a week. And on top of that, of course, depending on where you are, you get those residuals as well. So you're putting out this new business, and then the next year you're putting out more new business. But on top of that, you're getting the residuals that you made from the policies you wrote last year. And it's literally a snowball effect. Year 3, you're getting the residuals from year 1 and 2. Of course, minus anybody that has lapsed or canceled their policy, but you're still getting those residuals. And personally, for me, I've had maybe 1 person cancel in my whole career of doing life insurance. It's all about building that rapport, building that relationship with the client where they feel like they're family, they're friends, and they trust you, and they know that you have their best interests at heart. This one is also very expected, so don't be surprised when I say this. You have to work hard. When you see these commercials or these ads saying you can make $100,000 your first year, no cold calls, all referrals to you, it's always some type of catch. If you truly want to be successful in life insurance and you truly want to make a difference, you have to get out there and grind. I will be the first to admit it's not an easy grind. It's not always the most fun, but I truly love it and enjoy it. My favorite part is being able to educate people, especially in my community, the importance of life insurance and how that can make a difference for generations to come. And when I'm able to do that, it truly warms my heart, and that's what really keeps me going. Of course, you get no's and you get people that ghost you, but when you get the people that you truly make a change in their life, it's truly amazing. To piggyback off of working hard, you also need to be doing a lot of research of life insurance outside of your 9 to 5 or your regular hours of working life insurance. That is what has set me apart. I remember very early on in my insurance career, clients or even other agents would reach out to me and say, how do you know so much? How are you so informed? And my answer was, when I got off of work, I would go and research, read about life insurance, the benefits, and just soak it all in. And when I began to really take that extra step and be intentional about being a better life insurance agent, it made a world of a difference. I started my agency at 23, so for me being so young as an insurance broker, I had to go out here and show them that I am knowledgeable. There was no one that was going to outwork me, and I knew that. So I had to go hard and study, and that is what helped me grow and scale my business at the level that I have, because of the consistency with learning the knowledge and being intentional about becoming a better agent. And those are the top things to expect when becoming a life insurance agent. Being a life insurance agent is such a rewarding career, but you have to work hard. So many people fail within their first year because they do not go hard enough. They do not have the grind. They do not have the hustle. I'm being completely honest, because it'll work if you work it. That's what my dad always says to me. It'll work if you work it, and it's so true. So make sure that when you get into this field, if you're looking to become a life insurance agent, I'm telling you, it's very possible. You can make very good money. You can retire very early, but you have to be intentional. It's not going to be easy, but you absolutely can do it. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and hit that bell for my latest notification. We are dropping a video every week. Again, my name is Kenny J, the insurance guru, and this is Kenny J TV.